So guys, welcome back to this channel. So in the last section we have just implemented our installation. We have run to the installation of XAMPP Visual Studio and how to run them. So in this section are just the basics of this our frame code. So if you have not watched that, please do wait to go back and watch so you can follow along. So in this we are going to be working on the navbar and possibly the home screen. So let's just start with this navbar. So first of all, we are just going to be add the basics of HTML, which is this. You just have to press your shift 1, then enter. Then we'll be adding the title. The title can be, let's just give it as a take website tutorial, or you can just give it whatever you want. I'll just be leaving mine as cake website. After that, within the head tag, we are going to be giving a comment link, and this comment is going to carry Bootstrap, because as I have stated, so all you need to do is head over to your browser and you just need to search here Bootstrap. So here it is. All you need to do now is just to click on this get started, or you can click on this. You should not click on this. You should also always take note of the website. As you can see here, getbootstrap.com, and here is Udemy. So you just have to take side of the website you're logging into. So you just have to click on get started, or you can also click here. So just for easy access, I'm just going to click on get started and we're going to let it load. It's going to bring us here. So you can see here, this is the version, this is the latest version 5.1. so I will advise you copy the latest link, because I will be using the latest for now. So at whatever time you're watching this video, I'll be advising you will be using the latest version of that time. So we are going to copy the CSS link. We just have to copy this. Link and head over here. We'll be pasting that link. Just have to take this out. You can see the Bootstrap CSS link. You just have to place that link we copied. Just have to paste it here. And also you can see I've already pasted mine, but I will be pasting it for the sake of this video. I've pasted mine, so I'll be repasting it. Those link there, I copied it from here, so but I'll be repasting it. So what we have to do, just have to scroll down and copy the JS link also here. Just have to copy. You can copy it up this way or by highlighting and copy. So I prefer to copy it this way. I will come back here. So I'm just going to delete, because as I've told you, I've already pasted my own link. So you're going to shorten the length of this video, but for the sake of beginners, I'm just going to do it from scratch. So I've pasted my link. So we need to head over to fontawesome.com, so we can copy the Font Awesome link. So all you have to do, you can see I already have it here, but just for the sake of beginners, I'm just going to search for it also. So all we need to do, just to come over to your network, just write Fonts Awesome CND. Make sure you put the CND so that the browser is going to know you are looking for the files, or you can also say the link, because if you just write Font Awesome, it might take you to the icons. So just have to click on enter, wait for it to load up. Just have to wait for a while for it to load up. Just scroll down. This is not what we want. You can see here, this is what we want. You can see right from here. You just have to see the CNDJS, and as I've said earlier, take note of the link. You can see here cndjs.com library Font Awesome. Just have to click on this link, and it's going to take us to where we're going to copy our link. So here we are. can see multiple links here, but all we need to do is just to copy this link. Why? So I might have why. So because you see this link contains all of this, all.main.css. so you can copy the URL, but we'll be copying the link tag because just want to link so we can get, and the reason for this link, just as I've said earlier, is so we can get full access of font icon or font or website icons, because we'll be using the icons. So that is it. Don't worry, as we move further we're going to understand all this. So just have to paste that link here. Then so just to test run our work, we have to open XAMPP. We have to open XAMPP. I told you earlier, when we open XAMPP, we start up with the Apache and MySQL also. So for those that just running the video now, I'm just going to do it again. So you just have to start up this. Let's see, just have to click on start. I stopped it before, so I'm just starting it. So and MySQL starts. All this we are going to leave in it, and we are not going to be using it for this project. When I'm pressing on that project about my query, then we'll be using that. For now, we just need the Apache and MySQL. So that's all we need for now. So let's head over. Let's just test it out. Let's test this out. So here in this body, just for testing, we are just going to write, let's just test this out, h1. Okay, h1, we are going to use the init abbreviation. Let's just write pick websites. So all you need to do, Ctrl S to save, right click on this so you can copy your parts. Just have to right click on this, copy parts, and just have to head over to our browser, new tab, paste that link you have copied, and here all you need to do, from this slash backward, we just have to take that out and we'll write in local host so that it can connect to our XAMPP localhost. And enter. Let's just wait for it to load up. You can see there how you can see here we have it, Cake website. So we are good to go, connected to Bootstrap, and you see this font here. This font is the default font that Bootstrap are giving us. You can change it in your, you can also change it your style, the CSS part. You can also change it here if you want. Just have to give here a class, just have to give this h1 a class, then you can change it. But for now we'll be using the default font. When we are working on our home section, then we'll be doing that, to be giving our own default, giving our own font. So now we just have to work, as I said, we just have to go to the Bootstrap, then copy our navbar. So all you need to do, you just have to type here, or let's just come back here. It's just the same thing, because we have already searched for it before. So let's just search for here on this navbar. You can also use this to get it, whatever way you prefer, whatever way. So let's just click on this navbar, wait for it to load. I'll be fast forwarding some part of this video so to reduce the length to reduce the length of the video, so we'll not get bored with the video. I'm just going to fast forward. So here you can see here you have different types of navbar collections. You can see here, so you just have to click whichever one suits your project you are designing, because you have to design your own project so that your project will be unique. So let's scroll down. You can see different navbars, different kinds of navbar. Whatever one you can just pick. So you can see it. So for now we'll be just using this navbar, this first one that have been provided to us. This, as I've said, you can actually copy this code in this way by highlighting all of it. Then when you highlight, you just have to press Ctrl C, but I prefer to copy this way. Copied, and we have to head over here. Let's take all this out. Let's take all this out. Here we're just going to be commenting navbar so that our code can be readable as for beginners. Navbar section, copy paste, and here all we need to do, so in this navbar section just have to add up a div tag, and this div tag will be container fluid. When you use container fluid with Bootstrap, it just simply means for you to take 100% of the width of this exact screen. If it's a laptop, a desktop screen, just take complete width, 100% of that width. So that's just the basic meaning. And on this we'll be adding another comment, because we'll be having many child in this navbar section. So undo, no, not here, here you have to write first child, just to portray this the first child of this navbar. It's not a must, as I've said earlier, it's not a must you must write this comment. This comment would no much meaning, just for the beginners to understand our code. Just copy paste and end. So in this we just have to paste. Let's go copy the link again so you'll not get confused where I'm getting the link from. Just have to copy it from here. We are going to paste that here. Just have to save, and let's go check it out. Ctrl S to save. So we're going to check it out now. You can see here, even in our title, I've given our title as Cake Website. It's reflecting here, as you can see. Just all we need to do is to refresh. You can see over here we have this full responsive navbar, which is provided to us by Bootstrap, the search button. So we're just going to do a quick run edit on it. Just quickly edit it. Let's quickly run some edit on it. So right from here, see here it's giving a BG light. You can either use BG info. Me, I'll be using a separate style, but just save BG info, that is for a blue color, or you can use BG danger. You can see it, so but for now this will be out. I don't need that. And navbar, I want it in a dark theme. I want my navbar in a dark theme, and I'm just going to put in an external style, because we're using a Cake website, so we have to look at the colors we will be using. So here edit style, we're giving a background color. Let me just quickly input this color code in it. It gives us a chocolate color. So let's just quickly run and see what we have. just have to save and coming back here. Let's refresh. You can see really good. We are going to work on all this. So for now, this fluid, because of all this spacing, we'll be giving a padding. And just for you to know, to take away all these extra spaces, we don't want it. We want to take fully 100%. So we're going to, you can see we just can just make this BG info. We just have to save this and back here. So I have to refresh. You can see. So but we don't want that, so we're going to take this out and we're going to make our theme as a dark theme so that our color can get showed clearly. We'll be giving an external styling and a background color code. You can just type brown, but we want an exact color, so we'll not be doing that. So we'll be typing the color code because we want an exact color. So all we need to do, just have to type 57. This is giving us a brown color, sorry. So we just have to save and let's go see it. You can see here all these extra spaces, we don't want it, and the color is being changed. We don't want these extra spaces. So all we need to do, you just have to come here to this container fluid, because so you just have to add here padding of 0. You just have to save it. So it's going to make it to take fully complete width. You can see here it's taking fully complete width. Here we just have to leave this class as navbar and this navbar expand large, so that this is to make it responsive in any screen. In any screen, we'll be inspecting that to show you more. We'll be changing this for now. We'll be putting our logo here. For now, let's okay. Let's just work on that now. Let's just work on that. Let's just work on that. Okay, so you see here I'm having my image. So all I need to do, I just have to call that image here at the source section. So I just have to call that image slash images slash, we'll be using the logo.png. Let's just save this and go check it out. See, is much, our logo is much, so we're just going to run some quick edit on it. So over here below this style section, so editing that logo, do some quick edit on it. So you just have to, because if you see here, our image is too big. Our image is big, so what we need to do, we just have to add a width here of 50 pixels. Click on save. When you save that, when you refresh, you can see our thing is now small. Then just have to close this side navbar so we can have more space. Just tap Ctrl B, will be closed. Then you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to be naming mine Davis confectionaries. In my Davis confectionaries, just going to quickly refresh this, and let's see here, Davis confectionaries. Just leaving here as home. Then we're going to remove some things like this drop down. We don't want it. Removing this drop down together with the UL. You have to take this out. You'll be given this product, giving this about us, and of course we adding one more control, then the contact us. You can add as much material as you want, so this will be enough for now. And we're going to remove the disable, and let me just show you something else. Just going to quickly refresh this. You can see this is disabled, so you can't click on it. It's disabled by default, so we're just going to enable it. Take this out, and also take this out. Just have to save it, and it's back to us. And we're going to make all of them as active, or you can just leave it here, or just make all as active. Just this is enough. Let's just make these two active. We're going to change it although in the future. So this is good. I'll change this to light. You can see sources. That sources means this green color. That is the Bootstrap name for green color. That is sources. So we just have to change this to light and just save. Just have to save and we refresh. See here. So here in our placeholder, you can search whatever I want. You can leave it as search, but I'm just going to write, what do you want? Here I will help you get it. You can see here the type is submit and all this. I'm going to be explaining this later on. Save, and I'm just going to show you one thing. You can see here is written display flex. You can see if I take this display flex out, it's not going to be in a horizontal straight line. Let's just see it. Then when I save, it's going to come down. It's going to come down here. So let me just refresh. You can see it. It's not in a horizontal. So I want it to be in a horizontal line. And save display flex. Save in one line. And that will be all for this section. You can see I'm really going to do a quick recap on what we have done here. See, what do you want? I will help you get it. I made a mistake. I'm just going to correct that. I will help you get it. Save. So a quick recap on what we have done. You can see we have just created a basic data of HTML. We have named it. We named it a quick website. We quickly copied this from Bootstrap. This link, Bootstrap CSS link from Bootstrap, and also the font awesome link. And we have created a container fluid. We give it a padding of 0, so you could take complete width. We change the color of our navbar. We give an image. we put an image over here, and also we give it a title. And you can see here we can give an alternate will be Debbie. I'm just going to tell you the meaning of this alternate. You can see Debbie. So if this by any chance there's a network problem or something when this is being hosted, because we are going to host it also, so if this alternate, this is what is going to show. Let me just give it if a part that does not exist. So I'm just going to save it. You can see when I refresh, you can see here it's written Debbie because I've given that alternate. So I'm just going to copy this, save. And also you have to make sure that this is very important. You can see here, you see button navbar toggler type button. This target must be very equal, must be equal. You can see here this ID must be equal, navbar supported content must be equal with this target. You can see if I give anything less than that, I'm just going to press, this is not going to be responsive. You can see when you refresh, you'll be seeing no difference here. But let's just inspect it. Just right click, let's inspect it. It's taking time. Okay, I'm just going to be starting with this in the next section since it's taking time. Okay, it's here. You can see this will not be responsive. You can see clicking on this now, you can hear, if you can hear the sound of my mouse, I'm clicking on this, is not going to be responsive because our ID and our target are not the same. This database target simply means that this is what I want to display when this is on a smaller screen. All this is what I want to display. So these have to be the same, the target and the ID. So I'm just going to give here. You can give whatever you want, or let me just leave it as default so that you won't get confused with it. We're going to leave it as default, but what must be here must be equal to what is in your ID. At your target and your ID, you have to be the same. What must be here should be equal to this. That's just it. So I'm just going to save and see you in the next section. If you value this video, please do well to like, subscribe and share. Please recommend this video to your friends, the programming friends who are just beginner or pro in it. Recommend this video, and if you find value in my video, please like and subscribe. See you in the next session. Thanks and bye for now.